Hello, what's up guys, it's Besiege Build here and welcome to the Besiege Build series. And today's video I'm gonna feature you one of my best warship. By the way, it's called Alexa because for some reasons its tower looks like the Alexa thing. I think that's why, but it doesn't look like one. But anyway, here's my warship. As you can see here, it's a battlecruiser, by the way, because when I'm playing World of Warships, I kinda see that battleships are way more larger than this. This one is just a little bit bigger. As you can see, it's not a battleship. Okay, it's a battlecruiser, as I already said. As you can see here, should be the reference size of a person, and this is the entire ship. It's not that already big enough as a battleship. It's in this level, it's still a battlecruiser, and also as you can see, the waterline is a little bit unreal by existing a much more I think a higher superstructure and a big funnel and some quite good main guns here. By the way, all of these guns has a same power of times 13. I really planned this one to give a times 15, but unfortunately the guns can't handle the recoil, so I changed to just 13 instead. And also this guns has a times 6 times 8. Also this one too. By the way, if you notice this, if you watch my previous Besiege Hangout video, this is the same gun from my very old warships before. Actually, that kind of ships are much more similar size from a destroyer from World of Warships. Let me show you. So yeah, this is the comparison size of this ship. This is supposed to be my very first battlecruiser, but as you can see, this is the real battlecruiser, and this one is just a destroyer itself. It's small, like it has a small caliber and some very much more smaller armaments. Yeah, from that time I don't have much a decent computer before, so that's kind of a sad moment from that time. So right now I finally had my decent computer, and now I managed to build this. And of course I'm gonna do this thing because this one costs a lot of blocks. Bruh. So yeah, the game crashed, and I loaded the game again, and yep, it's still here. So now I'm gonna show you the block count of this thing. This one is equivalent of a 4 of one of my best tanks in the game. So because take a look at this thing. If you look at side of this battlecruiser, it's this loaded a ton of braces and tons of balloons inside. So yeah, making your ship very laggy, and of course plus the Tonorico C mod is just very laggy, and plus the details of this ship. As you can see here, it even has these details on its funnel, and the AA guns was also detailed a little bit. As you can see, it has its extra chair and some iron sight right here. Wait, see here, this is the iron sight, by the way. So, and also plus with some stairs, just to see how the crew will function in this ship. There's more more stairs, and that's it. And some conning tower. Most of these three stuff like this, um, these are the range finders. You can see here. Yeah, actually I made some few ships too, but I kinda don't want to feature it here because it's a little bit crappy to look at. But anyway, I'm gonna feature it here later. And this is the details of the ship. Yeah, with this kind of design, the ship will have a much more extra speed and some two rudders here just to give some much more mobility on the sea. But since this is Besiege, it won't work for just one. So right here we have these things. Like if you disable these skins, you can see these are flying blocks with a power up like this, just to give the ship some much more extra steer. But it wasn't enough because I can't see if I'm steering or not. So yeah, a very heavy ship, high blocks. Mostly rarely some people will ever download this thing because for mostly in Besiege, some people had still had a crappy computer. That will be very sorry for them because yeah, that's the biggest downside with this thing. They can't enjoy this thing. And even though I had a decent PC, I can't even enjoy this thing. But still a wonderful ship, as you can see here. I don't think this one is a much more better warship because as you can see here, some few secondaries and two main guns. I mean 3 main guns and some powerful AA guns right here. These are 2 powerful AA guns, more common ones. But this wasn't enough to defend the ship, and also the design was kind of a bit old. As you can see, this one it's like from a 1910 design, like from the World War I, the Pre-Dreadnoughts, because of its weird bow design. So now we're now gonna testing this one of how this thing works. But in this case, I'm gonna speed it up so the video won't be very long, won't be very boring. So now let's begin. And now it begins. And now as you can see here, our time skip here was very low, and the acceleration of the ship was kind of a bit lower. I know we're just starting the engine yet, and I'm trying to turn and trying to get close to the merchant ship, as you can see. And I'm gonna use my bow turret and aim it to the merchant ship. There we go. Trying to prepare the guns and fire. Okay, and we have a little bit of damage there and more damage. And now I'm gonna use my starboard guns. Yeah, the advantages of this thing is that it has much more rate of fire, and there's even an extra explosion there. Yeah, I know it's a little bit cheating because I put a lot of bombs on the side, so I could kill it very easily. So yeah. So next for this one, we're gonna use its AA guns. Okay, right now we're preparing the anti-aircraft guns, and as you can see here, the plane is going straight forward to us. As you can see here, it has a lot of AA guns, and surely, but surely, no planes could ever escape, except for the planes that are literally made out of scaling block. That's the only disadvantage. But this one just has a lot of wooden parts, and of course, it has a lot of bombs, so we could kill it very easily. see here, I kind of moved the plane a little bit so it will be a little bit harder to track it down. And there's a little bit more. We could do it. And it's going straight out. There we go. We blew up the bomb, and now the plane is crashing toward us. No, it's a little bit further away, but the fragments are the most dangerous thing, and it crashed. There you go. Yes, yeah. But we're not done yet because I'm gonna show you some boats. And for now, guys, for bonus, I'm gonna feature you some simple boat right here. And this one is much more. I think it's much more better than the ship because because it's a little bit balanced or far enough, but it's quite much more better. As you can see here, it has a 2 common machine guns here and some 6 anti-aircraft gun to shoot down aircrafts. And what do we expect? And of course, there's a dual gun right here, just like a battleship, or far enough. But it's very rare to a gunboat with a 2-barreled cannon for a gunboat. So right here, shoot it there, shoot it there. One more shot, please. There we go. Just a single kill with this boat. And also for fun, same treatment. I'm gonna use this thing just to shoot down some aircraft too. So here we're gonna turn on the engine, and I know it's a little bit cheating right here, so I'm gonna move the aircraft all around, or that's it. It's a little bit hard to shoot it down because it's a little bit complex aircraft. I mean the AA gun is hard to shoot down. Any second now, this is the problem of this AA gun. It doesn't have much plus power with this thing. It kind of struggled to hit the entire aircraft. There we go. One more hit. Done. Whew! That's quite a lot. But damn, I think this one needs more power and needs more power for the guns and somewhere like that. Because damn, this one wasn't enough to track it down. As you can see here, it's a little bit detailed, and it also some seats. So yeah, but this ship has also a AE variant. Like all of them are anti-aircraft guns, but they're cannons. The second variation of this thing was the anti-aircraft gun version, which uses a cannon one, which is totally epic, but not, because this anti-aircraft gun has the slow has a slow traverse speed, and as you can see right here, right? It's very slow, but it could shoot rapidly, as you can see here. It has some of this timer block right here because it's kind of my first time to use this all of these automation blocks, and it's quite hard to use because it's my first time of using them. I think this is the only one that I first learned. So now let's shoot down some aircraft if they're quite effective of shooting down one. So now let's begin. Right here we begin for the anti-aircraft gun right here, and now let's fire. I don't know where it went. It already crashed out? No, it's still right there. The first speed of this thing is very slow, and now the plane is now getting away, so we're gonna chase it out even though our ship is very slow. We're still gonna test it out. This is the problem of autocannons. They're quite unstable to use. And they just shut it down because, as you can see here, this one is so hard to use. Slow traverse speed, and the unstable guns. So yeah, that's all about it, guys. And the reasons why I featured these guys, because I don't want to make a different video featuring them in a separate video. So it's much better just to feature them in other videos. So yeah, that's all about it, guys, and thank you also for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And of course, maybe someday I could make a much more better battlecruiser one day. But from my opinion, I think it's much better just to start to build a new submarine. So yeah, that's all about it. Goodbye.